Hello everybody and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Currently it is Sunday and let's get right to the charts. As you can see, Bitcoin is having a very nice weekend volatility, but the difference this time is that during a Sunday we are usually used to seeing a pump, but as of right now during this Sunday we are getting actually a correction to the downside, basically towards this level that I have from my previous video that I was talking about, exactly right here when Bitcoin broke through the weekly pivot on Friday. I was expecting a potential drop down towards this level right here, so basically towards our 618 Fibonacci level on the macro time frame. I was expecting Bitcoin to come down right here around 10% towards this particular box that I have drawn right here, which is sitting at the 0786 deeper retracement level and also between the weekly S1 and the S2 level. As you can see right here, the last time Bitcoin found a bottom, it was at the weekly S2, which would be right now also acting as support. We do have, if we go on the lower time frame, as you can see, our daily pivots, Bitcoin did drop below the daily pivot, which is for the Sunday around 89.4k. And as you can see, the moving averages, they are also sloping to the downside, which gives Bitcoin that bearish momentum. And since price failed to hold above this level, as you can see on the second test, price just went completely towards the last daily support, which is around 88k. We actually did drop below it, and right now price is consolidating right here. As you can see, it was a move of around exactly 2%. Ethereum also did get a very aggressive move towards the downside. We basically lost the daily pivot and Ethereum took a bigger hit than Bitcoin, dropping down around 4.3%. Also, as you can see right here on our weekly pivots, we did test the weekly pivot that I was talking about being front trend right here on Friday. I was expecting a test, but as of right now, we finally got that test during Sunday. As you can see, the whole Saturday and the late Fridays was basically a consolidation, creating that potentially bearish flag right here, which as of right now broke down towards the downside. The same thing happened for Bitcoin. As you can see, we were building this bearish momentum happening right here, and once it broke, we did see that move towards the downside. Now on a bigger time frame for Bitcoin, the macro things are still looking bearish. As you know, we do have our macro Fibonacci golden pocket right here, and also our monthly pivot, as you can see, is also sitting at 94.2k. So Bitcoin did actually test this level. As you can see right here, the monthly pivot has been hit, and since then price is down around 6.7%. and the interesting is that the first monthly support has not yet been taken out. It is sitting at around 82.3k, and basically our next monthly support is sitting down at the lows from back in April. As you can see, this is also exactly where our monthly second support is sitting. And if we go on the weekly time frame, you can see basically this whole weekly order block that I have right here is also perfectly correlating with the yearly pivot. This level right here is also very, very important. As you can see, we did front run it for a bit. Basically last time that we got towards this level was back in April, and during this time price did find a bottom, but it took around 4 to 5 weeks for this bottom to form, so we are still early in my opinion, and if we don't see this level hold, the yearly S1 would be sitting at around $53,000, but as of right now this target is out of the questions, since we do have in 24 days new year, and this would mean new yearly pivots, so our new yearly support might be higher than this one, as you know, so this is still out of the target for right now, but this would be basically the whole bear correction in my opinion. $70,000 in $72,000 in price change would be the correction basically hit till the end in my opinion. And so with this very high time frame bearish divergence, it is possible to play out, but let's look at the liquidation heat map for Bitcoin. Let me just refresh it so we can get the latest data. As you can see, the liquidity on top still sitting, not being taken out, but as you can see, Bitcoin is right now going for the liquidity that's sitting towards the downside and also towards this low right here around 83k. It is very possible that we see these levels get taken out basically at the start of next week. We also do have some very important news happening on Tuesday, and on Wednesday are the most important news. Basically the rate cuts would be happening then. As I talked about it in my previous video, a 0.25% cut is to be expected. Long versus shorts ratio for the day, as you can see, we do have more sellers in the market as of right now, which is completely normal with this aggressive move that's happening towards the downside. As you can see, we did have a lot of volume coming during this move, and also open interest started rising higher. CVD is going down, so this means that there are a lot of short positions opening up at those lows, so we might witness a squeeze happening as next week begins. So also completely normal. If this happens, you should not be surprised. But yes guys, I think this covers it for today's weekend update. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.